What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today we've got an overview of a couple of awesome knives. But before we get into today's video, y'all remember to give me a like, leave a comment. In the description of this video and all my videos are my links. Those links are the best way to help support me here at the channel, and I greatly appreciate it when you use those links. Plus, there's a lot of discount codes with those links as well. There's also a link to my Patreon and to my Instagram. At the end of the video, there'll be a little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out the other video I'll have linked. Now let's flip this camera around and get into today's overview of a couple of awesome folding knives. Okay guys, we've got some Kizer knives to check out today. Big fan of Kizer knives. I've owned a lot of Kizer knives. I have a lot of Kizer knives. And I've reviewed even more through the Pass Around group. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out these Kizer knives. So what do we got today? Up first, we have the Kizer Mini Bulldog. Now, I reviewed the original full-size Bulldog, and this is just the more compact mini version of this. This is an O-Dot show design. This one has green G10 handles. You've got a deep carry pocket clip, which is inset, and it's reversible. Crossbar lock, and dual thumb studs. This is using their clutch lock system, so you can adjust the tension higher, softer, or harder, depending on how you like the deployment action. Nice, snappy action on this. It's got 4 different adjustment holes, so for me, I might adjust this one just a hair stronger, but it's still really good. I would leave it like that, but I have true medium glove size hands, so I get 4 full fingers just right at the end, but I can choke up into this choil, so I've got more handle. So I think your large glove size hands are going to be fine with this. Your XLs and your bigger hands, it's going to start becoming more of a 3.5 finger knife, 3 finger knife. But for me and my glove size hand, this is the perfect size. I loved everything about the Bulldog, but this gives it in a size that I really prefer to carry. So this is ideal EDC size for me and everything in my hands. I love this blade shape. This is a terrific EDC blade shape. This one is in D2 steel, a black wash D2. And I can use that blade to do the pierce and the draw cuts, to do the push cuts, and then you've got your power cuts. You've got jimping right here, and it goes over the top. So you're nice and locked in back here, or you can extend out and have still a secure grip there. And then for your pointer finger, man, you've got complete control in this pinch grip and everything. Really nice design, really nice overall. Man, the Mini Bulldog is the one that I prefer. I'm very glad that I got to check this out. Now, let's check out the next knife. We have the same Mini Bulldog, but this one is in micarta and Nitro V instead of G10 and D2. This is definitely the one that I would more go with because I live in a high humidity environment, so the Nitro V is very corrosion resistant. I have D2 knives. Just oil them every once in a while. They do fine. Keep them dry. Keep them clean. Throw a little oil on them. But I definitely prefer Nitro V, and I like the feel of the micarta. It gives a nice grippy, but not too grippy. The ergonomics on the Mini Bulldog is just fantastic, as well as the action. So, yeah. Big fan of the Mini Bulldog. I like the original Bulldog, but the Mini is definitely, I've got to pick one of these up for my own personal EDC collection. This is the size that I definitely prefer. Let's check out the next knife. Up next, we have the Kizer Spitfire. Now, if you know Kizer Knives, you are familiar with the Kizer Sheepdog. This is my personal mini sheepdog in a button lock. I've had the regular size sheepdogs. I've reviewed the XL sheepdogs. They have them in liner locks, crossbar locks, button locks, all different frame locks, all different locks that you can imagine. Well, the designer of the sheepdog, Chris Conway, and everything, designed the Spitfire. This is a sheepdog design knife as well. This version is their more affordable version. They have premium ones, and then they have this the more budget. This is aluminum in micarta, nice aluminum backspacer, deep carry pocket clip. It's not inset, but it's flat screws. No issues in and out of the pocket. It's not reversible. Dual thumb studs, and this is a liner lock, and a nice 14C 28N blade. The premium ones have more premium blade steels. They give you different blade steel options. And then, of course, they'll have titaniums and carbon fibers and different stuff like that on the premium. Check the link in the description. You'll be able to see all the different variations of the Kizer Spitfire. This just happens to be one of the value or end of the Spitfire line. My medium-sized hands, I get 4 full fingers, plenty of blade left over. I can then choke up right behind that edge using that little slant and have even more handle room. Love this blade shape. Nice drop point blade shape. For me, it's almost the way the handle and the blade is. It's a cross between like it's like a drop point and a spear point. Nice little swedge up here. This blade shape is great for EDC. Definitely got a nice tip for piercing. So anything you need to pierce, then you can also use that tip to use your fine detail work. You can use that forward belly for any of your push cuts or your detail work. And then you've got your power cuts. So this blade shape is going to be very versatile to any type of task that you want to do. It's very similar to like how a sheep's foot would be, but it gives you a little bit more piercing ability than your most sheep's foot, because the tip is a little bit more in line with the pivot. Great size. I really like this Spitfire, so now I want to try one of the premium ones, since I've been able to handle this more value in. I think he did a great job with this. So the premium ones, I'm very excited to try to get one in and review as well. Let's do some size comparisons. Let's bring out the mini Bulldog, and as you can see, the Spitfire is definitely a longer knife than the mini Bulldog. I won't bring out both versions right now for the size comparison, so we have some room. Against the mini Sheepdog, you can see the mini Sheepdog and the mini Bulldog are very similar in overall length. So if you're a fan of the mini Sheepdog like I am, you'll like the mini Bulldog. Definitely shorter than both. Now, we have the Kizer Drop Bear. Shorter than the Spitfire, longer than the mini Bulldog. We have the Kizer Mini Momo. The Spitfire and the Mini Momo are almost identical in length. Blade and handle. Mini Momo might be just a hair longer. Let's bring it down here so we can know for sure. They're very, very close. Okay. We have the original Militol. You can see the Militol is longer. then the Spitfire and the mini Bulldog. And then we have the mini Militol. Mini Militol is a little bit longer than the mini Bulldog, but definitely shorter than the Spitfire. This is the budget mini Militol. Yeah, you can see a little bit longer, but shorter than the Spitfire. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of these size. Excellent design knives. I can highly recommend both of these. I want to check out a premium one of these. And this is the version between the two. Right here, the D2. With the G10 or the micarta and Nitro V. I definitely prefer the micarta and Nitro V. I'm interested to check out to see if they've got a more premium version of the mini Bulldog. But between these two, I definitely would go with this one. And I want to get in hand a premium version of the Spitfire designed by Sheepdog Knives. Let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's review of these awesome Kizer Knives. What do you think about these Kizer Knives? The mini Bulldog designed by OCASO. I think they nailed it with that size. It's definitely one I need to pick up for my personal collection as a carry EDC knife that I'll have on me to use day in, day out. It's one that I would pick up and put in my pocket very often. And then, of course, you've got the Spitfire by Sheepdog Knives. I really like this sleek overall profile, great action. This value version of it is incredible, but it makes me want to try a premium one, so we'll see if I can make that happen. Y'all let me know which one of these two that you like the best, the mini Bulldog or the Spitfire. And would you go regular Bulldog or mini Bulldog? Y'all, leave those comments. Give me a like. In the description of this video and all my videos are my links. Those links are the best way to help support me here at the channel, and I greatly appreciate it when you use those links. Plus, there's a lot of discount codes with those links as well. There's also a link to my Patreon and to my Instagram. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out this video. I think you might like it. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.